Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. This is Big Nug 420 coming at you with my weekly update on my photo grow I got going outside. These four ladies right here are on week 18, and yeah, they are looking nice, looking very nice. The Fruity Pebbles down here, she is at the top of the tent, or the netting. So I got to decide what I'm going to do with that. I'm probably going to have to raise the roof. But she is the tallest out of the bunch right now. And the rest of these ladies are looking beautiful. Let me get inside and give you guys a better close-up. All right, I'm inside my net area here. Let's walk back down here to the Fruity Pebbles. And yeah, she is looking nice. Starting to get some really bud action going on. Looking very nice. She is finally starting to show quite a few pistils. And again, like I said, she is touching the net on the far end there. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do, because she is in the stretch phase right now. And gonna have to figure something out. All right, let's move on down here to the Sour Diesel. And yeah, she is looking very nice also. Got the sun giving me a nice shine on her right now. Nice buds all the way down. Gonna have to thin some of these fan leaves out. Give these buds a fighting chance. Just get rid of a couple, not too many, and thin out the canopy a little bit. All right, moving on to Crescendo. Crescendo is also starting to stack up very nice. See her pistils moving in right there. Already got some trichomes moving out on the branching and the leaves. So starting to put off a pretty good scent, the Crescendo is. Here's some more of her. You see some of the trichomes moving out. Stacking up real nice. Let's go back to the Sour D and see how her trichomes are looking. Again, yeah, they're moving out as well. So I'm gonna say old Sour D's on week 5 of flower. And stacking up very nice. So she's got a couple more weeks, 5-6 weeks maybe. We'll see how she does. I don't really keep track of it too much. I just go off the buds themselves to tell me when they're done. I do try and reference a little bit, that way I know when they're getting close. And here we are with Mandarin Cookies, and man, she is a bush. She is a bush. Nice and thick. Stacking up very nice all the way down. All the way down. Spacing is very beautiful on her as well. Got some trichomes already pushing out. Looking very nice. Under canopies, yeah, looking nice. That hole is still there, but it's slowly closing itself as it continues to grow. But so as hot as it's been here in Ohio, I have had to water almost every day. So I feed them, roughly 4 gallons every other day. And then the day off of the 4 gallons, I'll give them a gallon to get through to the next feeding because it's been so hot. I have came home and they've been completely wilted at day 2. So that was my response to the plants, is I'm just gonna have to give you a little bit more on day 2, or yeah, the next day after I feed them. That way it keeps them up and perky. Plants don't like to wilt. So, all right, 15-gallon pots. Anybody had any questions on any of these plants, let me know. Bugs are very, very minimal. There are a couple handfuls in here, nothing major that I've noticed. I have had some spiders in here and whatnot, but you're not going to keep all the bugs out with this netting. It is what it is, but it's a lot better than last year's grow. I will tell you that. Just to give you a reference on the stock, yeah, she's looking nice. Same with the Fruity Pebbles right here. Stock is nice and thick. Very nice and thick. You see where I topped her. Everything underneath is looking nice. Got a couple small branchings back here that are stacked up very nice. So they don't get a lot of sunlight, so I can't decide if I want to get rid of those or not. I might just keep those and use whatever they grow for edibles. But the rest of them I have been keeping trimmed up pretty good, especially the crescendo here. I do have a little bit more cleanup on some of this small stuff here. But get them thinned out today. Well, I'm going to thin out the Sour D today. I'm going to wait another week on these other 3 plants. Give this Sour D, open up this canopy up here a little bit more. Give the lower buds a fighting chance. That way they produce just as well as the upper buds. So, all right, you guys stay cool out there. I know it's going to be extremely hot today where I'm at. Had to get out here early this morning to be able to get you guys a video without dripping sweat all over the camera. But like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell where you guys know when I'm posting my videos. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. This is Big Nug 420.